people do these mistakes, and if the malaika does not enter the house, the jinn will enter. And if the jinn enter the house, things will happen too. And the music, jinn like music a lot, and if there is a music in the house, the jinn will enter and enjoy it. And we conclude and summary these things. Brother and sister, you give invitation to these creatures to enter your house, free, food free, entertainment free even, and things will happen to you because you ignore the way of the teaching of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the third reason, the third major reasons is it's a deficiency or the weakness in iman. People seek the shortcuts to get their goal, what they want to do in life, instead of going and begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and crying and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for help for anything. They go to the magician. They're seeking the speed result. They think they will get the quick solution and fast answer, and they don't have that trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People will go and harm the others, do magic to them because they hate them, or those people, they do something to them. And like a woman refuse to marry a person, and he do magic for her to destroy her life. Or women, she get jealous from the other women, she do magic to destroy her life, and so on and so forth. These the three major things. It cause the magic become all over the place in the Muslim country, and the people, they use it for so many things because they don't know how serious it is. It's a kufr. Dealing with sihr is a kufr. It's haram. It's prohibited. It's second haram after the shirk. Rasulullah says, mentioned in the hadith. And the lack of the knowledge of the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We don't obey. We disobey Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We don't say so many things. We don't do so many things Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ordered us to do. And we don't have that trust, we don't have that strong iman, and usually you're looking for the quick solution. That's the three major things cause the sihr spread all over the Muslim society. Wallahu alam.
Jazakallah khair, Shaykh. Now, so basically, my brothers, my sisters, we understand from this one here that ignorance, it is a serious, dangerous disease. So the ignorance of al-ahkam, the ignorance of the ruling, knowing that one time people, they care so much about a halal food and a halal drink, right? But they don't know that dealing in witchcraft and black magic, it is a serious sin, it is a serious kufr. So ignorance. The second matter, it is the staying away from tatbiq al-sunnah, which is putting the sunnah, implementing the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam gave us protection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your dealings. Indeed, when you put that in practice, you will see that you're kicking the shaitan away, you're kicking the jinns away, you're not preparing the free environments for them to come and live with you and your children. Accident could happen, revenge could happen, and much more. The final things Shaykh mentioned, which is ضعف الإيمان, the weakness of the iman. We want shortcuts, and then we run to the magician, where it is serious sin. It is not a shortcut, it is not a quick solution. In reality, it is jumping from the frying pan into the fire. Jazakallah khair, Shaykh, for explaining this. But now I'm wondering about a serious question here. Al-mas, which is possessing of the jinn. As-sihr, which is matter also to do with the jinn, black magic. What's the difference between the possessing of the jinn and the black magic? Can you explain this to us, please?
Inshallah. The mas, or the possessing of the jinn, usually the jinn will take action, go harm the human being without any order from anybody. He go and harm the person by himself. Nobody ordered him to do so. And this will usually happen in three occasions, three kind of situations. The first one, when the jinn fall in love with the human. If a male jinn look and saw a female human and he like her, he will fall in love, like a human fall in love with another human. and he will enter her body, and because he loving her. And the other way around, if the female jinn look to a male human and like him, she will enter his body and fall in love with him. That's the one occasion. Rasulullah ﷺ teach us, when you take off your clothes, you should say Bismillah. This will give you a shield and a barrier to protect you from the scene of the jinn. If you don't say Bismillah and you take your clothes, the jinn can see you as without any clothes, naked basically, and maybe they fell in love with you too. And that's the first one. The second one, when we talk about the reason why the magic and possessed of the jinn spread all over the society, we're talking about we invite them to live with us. When we allow the jinn living with us in the same place, things will happen. If somebody throw something heavy on the floor, and he can harm jinn living there because we can't see them. And if you harm some of them, they will take revenge. He will attack you back. Or if you throw hot water and you harm somebody of them, they will attack you back. And I know personally, I know a person, he get sick because he throw hot water in the sink, and there's jinn living there because he don't say Bismillah. And the third occasion when jinn possess the human is Rasulullah teach us when the night fall down, when the evening comes, arrive, we should protect the kids. We have to prevent the kids from playing outside, because in that hour the jinn will spread, and they have a strong power, and they can infect anybody they find in that time. We do a lot of mistake. We allow the kids to play in that time, and they get infected. They get affected by the jinn. That's the third reason. Jinn could affect or harm the human without any reason, especially in this specific time. And I saw a lot of kids got infected because their parents allowed them to pray in the Maghrib time. We should protect them following the Sunnah of Rasulullah ﷺ. You protect them inside the house for that time, and after that time pass, you could allow them to play, no problem. That's the mess, the possessor. The jinn go and do action without any order from anybody. Either he do it because he loved that person, or he do it for revenge, or he do it without any reason. And the black magic or the sihr, usually the jinn, he don't go by himself. He do action by himself. He do the action because somebody ordered him to do so. And that somebody is the magician. The process of the magic include 4 things. The first, that the person who seek the magic. For example, a man or a woman go to the magician, ask him for a magic to harm somebody, to divorce that woman from her husband, or make that woman lose her pregnancy, or all the time she get miscarriage, or prevent that woman to get married. Each time somebody come and knock on the door, she refuse with any reason. That person, he go to the magician, ask him for sihr, for black magic. That's the first is the magician. The first is the person who seek the sihr. The second is the magician who do the things, the sihr. The third is the jinni who implement that sihr, who go and to that person, specific person, and harm him to follow the order the magician ordered him to do so. And the fourth thing is the material of the sihr. That material could be, and we will talk about it later, could be put in food, could be or in clothes, or anything they can use to do the sihr.